2K Sports pregame show.
And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Milwaukee, where the Bucks will be going up against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, a victory here tonight gives them the 8th best record in the NBA. It's been a solid season for them.
And the Celtics looking dapper, getting off the bus early. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. Look at Milwaukee. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, there's the Celtics, 3 spots below.
And, for the Celtics, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as this season winds down.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David? I love his honesty. All right, thank you, D.A. Conference rivals in this one, Doris. A regular season game that will likely have that postseason feel.
And we are the beneficiaries of what could be a playoff preview. You never know, obviously, how things are going to shake out in terms of seeding. What we know unequivocally are these 2 rivals are prepared to play in what we would consider not just any regular season game, perhaps a little more on the line than you might expect.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Tatum, and it's Reed in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there with Payton, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Reed, coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Pulls up on the elbow, and there's the bucket from Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Giannis outside. Fades away. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Murray, the pass to Santos. From 13, that shot no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to the great one. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Drummond. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Reed the pass to Brown. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so Payton will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Andre Drummond. And here's Tatum for 3. To the wing right side. Here's the great one. He's covered by Brown. And it's Drummond missing. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brown outside. Stripped it away. Here's the great one. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
To the inside. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got his second bucket.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Payton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Count that one.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Murray. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Middleton outside. They get a hand on it. Brown wide open. He fires. Boston again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Murray, the pass to Santos. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. This break gives us a chance to see the league's best fast break teams in the second half of the season. They've really ramped up the energy. Bucks number one.
You know, as the season wears on, the team that can stay fresh can take advantage. They continue to get out and run, and teams are struggling to keep up.
They double him with Middleton. There's Brown with the three. Rebound Andre Drummond.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, the third pick back in 2016. Doris, analyzing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness. Bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
Late in the season, Doris, and some teams now are not going to be in the postseason. They're out of the playoffs and are giving more time. You talked about this earlier, giving more time to their young players to develop.
Well, there is nothing more beneficial to a young player than real-time NBA experience. So when you're out of the playoffs, those young guys start to get more and more minutes. They'll give those young guys more and more responsibility on the offensive and defensive end. And there's no greater teacher than giving NBA reps to guys who you think can be a key part of your future.
Yeah, it's so fun for us as the fans and people that cover the league to get a glimpse of the future, what these teams want these individual players to be like. On the clock, the great one. Here's Antetokounmpo. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Down low. Brown. Good. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo passes it to the great one. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. The great one, and he makes good on the layup. 8 points for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Got a piece of it. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
I think if you're very aggressive with Elfrid Payton, this guy is getting good at picking up these kinds of fouls.
And the Celtics making a change here. Langford's checked in, and he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 3. Boston again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Brown. He's got 7. Reed the pass to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now here's Payton. The pass to Middleton. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the paint. Here's Langford. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
Middleton outside. Here's the great one. Here's Giannis. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Here's Langford. Misses off the right iron. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Payton. Brown trying to free himself up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Scotty's checked in. Here's Drummond. Pass to the great one. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's the great one. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. On the court right now for the Celtics. We've got Murray. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Reed in at the center position. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Murray. No good off the back of the rim.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Lakers was phenomenal. He scored an incredible number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early. Now, this guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Drummond in the post, and that one drops for him. Drummond's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Payton against Murray, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Murray after the basket by Milwaukee. To the middle. Passes it to Santos. Shoots. Murray, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And there it is for him. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Brown the pass to Murray. Kicks it to Tatum. Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Reed. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. It's Brown with the drive. Good work there as it goes. He's got 9.
Kev, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Austin with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Back to Murray. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
The great one. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three. He might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Murray, the pass to Reed, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Dishes to Payton. Now the pass to the great. Now here's Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the great one. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Celtics trail by 13. Murray finds Tatum. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
I'll tell you, you allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
The great one passes to Drummond. Here's the great one. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Fader on the way. Antetokounmpo, no good. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Boston. Pass to the great one. Here's Giannis. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Now Murray. He had 25 points in the win against Cleveland.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Langford's checked in for Boston. Murray against Payton. Pass to Reed. There's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Payton passes to Drummond. Here's the great one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Reed. He kicks to Tatum. Unloads from 13. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Boston. Down by 15. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Allen's checked in for Elfrid Payton. And then for Boston, Scott comes in for Tatum. And Ryan Broekhoff subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Reed the pass to Scott. The Celtics working the ball around now. And here's Langford. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Scott can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Langford following the bucket by the Bucks. They can't stop the run with that one. Bucks leading by 17. Middleton the pass to the great. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Doris, if I were to ask you right now in the league, who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin, is I wonder if in the long view of history, James Harden's step-back three will become sort of an identifiable shot with him, the way the sky hook was with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Right? Like, you wonder, does that become a signature play for James? It certainly is something that's darn near impossible to stop right now.
Here's Murray. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Now, here's Langford. He's tightly guarded.
And I just watched Romeo Langford. And, guys, he looks the part in every way. Big, smooth, great change of direction, and he can flat out score.
And he's good on the second. Talking about Langford's ability to put up points, he has that popular step-back jumper, Greg, that's so difficult to defend.
Yeah, and you immediately think of James Harden, but a lot of guys use that step back. And one thing Langford does well, he gets to the rim where he can use all that length.
Drills it from outside.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
To the inside. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. A nice shot by Melli. Melli's got his second basket of the game. Celtics trail by 19. Murray outside. On the wing, it's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Passes it to the great one. Here's Melli. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Murray with it. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Three-pointer. No good on that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Payton is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Even when the D is breathing down his neck, Murray gets it done. Just an amazing shooter with an impressive stroke.
Very pretty alley-oop layup. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here's Murray. It's stolen. He's all alone. Here's Middleton. Reed with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's the great one. Payton trying to get open. The shot's good from the great one. The great one's got 22.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 8. 5 to shoot. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The pass to Middleton. This one for 3. The Bucks getting another chance here. And, of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. Well, you look at the great one of the league's best, 3rd in free throw percentage.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
That one is off. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you chose?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder.
Thanks, Kev.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Murray. Almost, but it rolls out. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Looking now at some numbers for Murray. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 19 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Now here's Tatum. 8 points for him. Reed misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
The Celtics have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Payton against Murray to stop the run. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 7 points.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And Brown over to help. Middleton looking it over. Giannis Giannis passes to the great one. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
And taking a look here at some numbers for the great. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. First in scoring, second in steals, and he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Brown dishes to Murray. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Brown outside. Baseline J on the way. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo.
And the Bucks with possession here. Pass to Melli. Poke loose. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Langford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Like the edge Langford plays with. He enjoys taking on defenders and trying to finish through the contact.
So he gets them both. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Allen outside. Here's the great one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And he makes both free throws. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now, here's Langford. 19 points in the game. In the corner, Reed with it. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good. Reed's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
Allen passes to the great one. 1:44 left to play in the third. And he banks in the layup. The great one's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Now, here is Reed. Tight defense on him. Scott with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Scott kicks to Reed. It's rebounded by the great one. The great one's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holmes passes to the great one. Drops in the layup for 2. The great one's got 36.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Brokoff. 6 to shoot. Passes to Scott. And it's sent back by Drummond. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Payton comes in for Kadeem Allen. It's stolen. And pushing it up, here's Boston. A nice shot by Brokoff. Brokoff's got his first basket of the night. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Middleton outside. Now Payton. And there's the pass to the great one. Good on the shot.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8. That free throw good from the great one. Poked away. Now, here's Langford. He's guarded closely. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston, Scott is out there with Adams, and it's Oliver in at the point guard. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansions?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, you know, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. Hits it again. Wow.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What a year.
Wow, he has brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for him.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bucks shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And that one drops. 43 points for the great one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Oliver passes to Adams. Down low. Oliver's shot is good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Payton passes to the great one. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 7th assist in the game.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Oliver passes to Adams. Or some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live, because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. Inside, pass to Melly. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Celtics have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Oliver passes to Brokaw. Over to the wing. Now here's Hollins, defended by Middleton. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one drops. The Bucks making a switch here. Both free throws good from the great one. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Oliver. A fader. Broke off, and he lays it straight in.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Passes it to the great one. Griffin against Scott. There's the pass to the great one. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Kick out to Adams. Nice ball movement by Boston. A rebound by the Bucks. Kelly's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to the great one. Out to the wing. McHugh. And again, the Bucks miss. Boston shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Hollins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Brown's checked in. They get it back. And the dunk by Giannis.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the middle. With the second effort, he takes it up and lays it in. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Bucks shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Ripped away. Here's Oliver. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Akun Purcell. Here's the great one. On the wing, Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Good, he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The Celtics have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Adams dishes to Scott. Passes it to Hollins. And Griffin sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Reedy's checked in for Brown. Five on the clock. From deep three-point range. And it's Oliver missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The pass to Hollins. And Adams now top of the key. Here's Oliver. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. The Bucks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. Here's the great one, and the layup's good off the glass. The great one's got 54 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Hollins. lays it up off the glass. Hollins has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. McHugh. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Celtics have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Adams finds Scott. Pass to Oliver. Adams with it. Clock at 4. Boston needs to get off a shot. Scott and Griffin sends it back. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's the great one. Pass to Melly. Here's Akun Purcell. Adams defending. Akun Purcell, the pass to the great one. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. To the paint, here's Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Another bucket. Wow!
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it. Here's Oliver, defended by Griffin. To the inside. Reed with it. Pass to Oliver. Now Adams. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Hollins passes to Oliver. And good that time.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. The pass to the great one. And got it! Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Boston's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Adams. Fades. It's rebounded by the great one. The great one's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the great one.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Bucks. Ryan Brokoff's checked in for Boston. Pass to Oliver. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Oliver, defended by Griffin. A nice shot by Brokoff. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. There was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.